forgotten ancestor for today is Susan Halcomb Rice Morton. She was born the 8th of August, 1888, in the Appalachian region of Kentucky. She is the daughter of Daniel Halcomb and Letitia Rice. Like most in the area, her family was poor in money, but rich in culture. Her family never owned the home or farm they lived on. The Appalachian culture was very strong when and where she lived. Very little reliance on the outside world would have been the norm. If they could not make it, grow it, or find it in the forest, it was unlikely to be a necessity. The culture was also rich in storytelling, music, and crafts brought from various old countries, sometimes a few centuries before. Susan had a relationship with Jim Halcomb and had a daughter, Arizona, in 1907. It is believed they never married, and there are several men with the name Jim Halcomb in the area at that time. Susan did marry J. Sherman Rice in February of 1909 in Harlan County, Kentucky. Things happened fast with Mr. Rice. They had a baby, Otis, 9 months after their marriage, and a few months after that, she was back living with her parents and listed as divorced. Susan and her 2 children were still living with her parents in the 1920 census, and she was listed as a widow. In all actuality, her husband died a little later in 1922. Her children had left home, and she married Frank Morton in 1930. They had 1 daughter, Frankie, not long after, and Frank died a few years later when their daughter was quite young. Susan did not remarry after that time and died in March of 1972. She is buried in Letcher County, Kentucky. Thank you for listening. If you would like to read more about Susan Halcomb, please visit her profile on Wikitree. A link will be provided in the description. Please like and subscribe for more forgotten ancestors.